Welcome everyone. Today we are here. We are in the countdown for the diversity visa lottery. We are doing countdown for the diversity visa lottery. What does that mean? It means the results for the green card lottery are almost there. What we need to do is to know the process, what to do to check the results. That's number one. But other things will be what happens after finding out I'm the DV lottery winner, and to go from there. How do you know, or how do I know if I'm selected for the DV lottery? That is the first big question each one should know. As I've been saying, that the diversity visa lottery results will be out on May 6th. And in order to check the results, you have to go to the particular website. Nobody is going to send you an email that you are the winner of the DV lottery. This is the message from the Department of State. If you have received an email to tell you that you have won, no. If you receive those with Surface website, those kind of messages, no. Those are not the correct website to check the diversity visa lottery results. The results for the diversity visa lottery is the same website you will be using. The same website you use to apply is the same website you are going to use to go ahead and check the results. So that's number one. And what is the website? The website is www.dvprogram.state.gov. That is the official website for you to be able to check the results. So if you open that website, what you are going to see is this website. At the moment, you cannot be able to see the results because the results will come out on May 6th. And today is not May 6th. But not just May 6th, it will be at noon EDT. What is EDT? Is Eastern Daylight Time. So the results will be out at noon of Eastern Standard Time, of New York time. That is when the results will be out. What time will that be in your country? So you have to check. When it is noon in New York, in East Africa will be 7 hours ahead. That means it will be at 7 p.m. It will be 7 p.m. in Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda. It will be 6 p.m. in Rwanda, Central African time, going to South Africa time. It will be around 5 in West Africa, mostly in Ghana and the other few neighboring countries, and some of the West African countries like Cameroon, it will be at 6 p.m. So you go to this website and you check the results. So there are few steps which you can use to check the results. Number one, you go to open the website, which we know is www.dvprogram.state.gov. Number two, you enter the confirmation number, you enter your last name, you enter the year of birth. Those are the 3 important things you need to do or to use in order to check and to be able to see the results, whether you have been selected or not. If you have been selected, it will say your entry has been selected. And if you are not selected, it will say the entry has not been selected. So this is the sample of what you have as the confirmation. Meaning, when you filled this one, it said it is completely, the entry has been received, and they say success. And it will give the entrance name, and the name will have one name, comma, and the rest of the names. So when they say entrance name on the DSC, on you're going to check the results, when they say enter the last name, it means you have just to enter the name before comma. Whether you have one name, whether you have 2 names, whether you have 3 names, but all the names before comma, that is your last name. Then you have to put the confirmation number. The number will start with 2024, and then it will follow with numbers and letters. In total, there are 16 numbers. Then you put the year of birth. The digital signature is not required. Then you will be able to see the results that your entry either has been selected or not being selected. So if you come here on that day, here it will have 2023 and DV 2024. So it will be having two options to check the results. But at the moment, you only see one because it is not that day of checking the results yet. So once you come here, you'll find both. They'll be there. You click check the results or check the status. You see it will say, in order to check the status, these are the instructions. You check the results. At the moment, you see for the DV 2023, but when you come to check there that day, you'll be able to check it. You say DV 2023 and DV 2024 applicants. And they will need your confirmation number, as I said. They will need your last name, and they will need the year of birth. Here you come. You put the number here. So just let me give the example. If it happens that your number, the number will be 16 numbers. Let me give the example. There will be letters and numbers. It will be 16. But at the moment, if you try to check the results before the time, it will say this is invalid. You see, it is invalid because the results are not out yet. But if it is 2023, it will be valid. But this is not the correct what you see. It's 2023. But from that day of the results, you'll be able to do and check the results. So that's number one. But number two, you'll put the last name. Last name, Makulilo, for instance. So if your name is Makulilo Ernest, it is written this way. Remember, the way the name, how it is appear on your what? On your confirmation. On the confirmation, when you go to see it, you have the name like that way. So you put the name before comma. So all these names, you remove them because the rest will be first and the middle name. You put only the last name. If you put the full name, it will not agree. Then you put the year of birth. Let's say choose maybe 1990, wherever you are here, 1991, 1994, 1995, wherever you are here. And then you have authentication code you are going to put here. So let's say here it will say PBJCJ. And then you'll be able to check the results. It will tell you, but it will say no because this is not the correct one. But that's I want just to make sure that you know the procedure. So if you check, it will tell you you have won or not. Usually be careful when you are going to check the numbers and the letters. Sometimes they confuse because there is confusion between 0 and O, 1 and I, 5 and S sometimes, 6 and G, whatever those kind of things, it's confusing people. But what if you forgot confirmation number? You click here, it will have 2023, 2024 options, and then you'll be able to put your name here. Remember, you write the names as they appear in your original application. This is if you want to check if you are going to retrieve the confirmation number. You put the date of birth correctly as you put in the the original development application. If by mistake you put a mistake date of birth, you have to put that mistake date of birth. And then you put the email, then you will be putting the authentication code, and you'll be able to get your, again, confirmation number. That is if you forgot the confirmation number. There will be two types of results. Number one, it will say either of these two. It will say your entry has been selected, and then it will give you that letter. You have been randomly selected for the further processing of the diversity visa program. For the fiscal year, it will say 2024. Starting from October 1st, 2023 to September 30th on the year 2024. That is what it will say. But remember, very important thing, Selection does not guarantee that you receive the visa. Why? Because the number of applicants who have been selected or the number of winners is greater than the number of visas allocated for the DV lottery program. The full letter is that one. You have been randomly selected for the further processing the diversity visa lottery program for the fiscal year into 2024. Selection does not guarantee that you receive a visa because the number of applicants selected is greater than the number of visas available. Therefore, it is very important that you carefully follow instruction to increase your chances, if possible, of possible visa insurance. The instructions are located in the Department of State website. That website, if you open, that you are going to see instructions for the DV lottery. You are going to see the instructions for the diversity visa lottery program. You need to know, you need to understand those instructions. And they say, in order to increase your chance, you have to follow the instructions and you have to fill the DSC 260 correctly. Remember, so many people are applying for the DV lottery program. So many people are winners. There might be at least 120 to 130,000 winners, but the visas who will be issued will be 55,000. Meaning, some of people with high case number will not be called for the interview. So despite of winning, people with high case number will not be called for the interview. That is very, very sad. And remember, people with high case number will be praying for you to be denied the visa. There are some people who will not see the results. There are some people who will die. There are some people who will be denied the visa. So those people will be dancing because you have been denied. They can have chances of being called for the interview. So you have to increase your chances. So being the winner of the DV lottery doesn't necessarily mean you are coming to America. You might either be called for the interview or you might be denied the visa because of mistakes you have done because you didn't follow the instructions. So that's why you need to remember the instructions. Some people use someone else to fill the visa for you. Before you go to fill the DSC 260, try to remember what did you add in your original application. Did you say you are married? Did you say you have kids? Did you put the picture of the kids? Which country did you put you are from? Because those are important things. But in case you are not the winner, it will say as follows. Based on the information provided, the end has not been selected for further processing for the electronic diversity visa lottery at this particular time. Meaning, doesn't matter how many times you come to check the results will be the same. It will not change. No matter how many times you are going to check the DV lottery results. So, whether you are the winner, whether you are not the winner, you have to be very careful. Careful in the filling the form. So that is number one. You have to fill the form correctly. The visa form. If possible, find someone with experience, because otherwise your entry will be selected, but you will not be able to be the winner or to be given the visa, to be exactly. To be the next person to get that card, it's not just the matter of after being the winner, It's a slam dunk guarantee. I have so many cases why people have been denied the visas. So many cases. One person, the name of the child was wrongly written in the original application. So when you go to the DSC 260, when you fill the information, by default, it's going to give the information of how you applied on the day one. The person went to add another name of the same child, but in a proper way of arranging the names. The embassy in Rwanda denied the person the visa. Someone forgot to put high school, but put a diploma level of education, went there to the embassy, to the interview, despite was the having the original certificate for the high school, and the diploma was denied because in the DSC 260, the same person was from Uganda, put just ordinary secondary school, which in Uganda they call it senior 4, and put high school. I mean, put the diploma level of education, they didn't put high school. So there is so many mistakes people are doing, and they are going to be denied. They miss a chance of receiving that visa. So you have to be very, very careful for that particular purpose. For that particular reason, I have a service for people who will be the winners of the DV lottery. In case you are the winner of the DV lottery, I will have a service for the DV winners. The service will be, if you go to my website on my page and check the services, my website, as you know, it is ebmscholars.com. If you go to my website, you'll be able to see these services. For the DV winners, I will be able to review your qualification in relation to the original application. I will be able to determine your status, your current status, education, marital status, family, whatever it is, review all the documentations and make sure that you have everything it takes, put the proper work experience correctly, put education correctly, fill out the visa form correctly, DSC 260 for you and your dependents, and going to prepare you to the interview. And then I will go to create a personalized plan, personalized program for you to start your life in the United States in order to succeed. Remember, to win the DV lottery is one, to come to the United States is the second part, but succeeding in America is something else. You don't have any reason why you should not succeed because you come to the United States from day one. You are allowed to work to any employer without any limitations of people who have visiting visa or have a student visa or temporary work visa have restrictions, but you come here without any restriction. So if you come and you get my service, I will be able to give that guidance. You can ask any person in America, can be able to guide you. But remember, not everybody is doing this in a professional setting. Not every immigrant knows how to buy a house. Not every immigrant knows how to start a job from day one as a green card lottery winner. Nobody knows, not everybody knows how to navigate the life and succeeding, to focus, to be working and start a business on the side. Not everybody knows those kind of things. So with that particular service, I will be able to guide you, and I'll be able to charge you with just $250. Whatever country you are, you'll be able to pay through a Visa or MasterCard. If you do that one and you put your country, you'll be able to do that. If you are in Tanzania, you can put Tanzania and you put your email, put your card information, the Visa card. You can use the M-Pesa and convert it to MasterCard or Visa card. Use the Tigo Pesa, whatever system of mobile payment you can convert it to Visa card or MasterCard, and you'll be able to do that. But if you have card for MasterCard or Visa card, you can be able to do that. If you are in Ghana, you can be able to do that. You can be able to do that. If you are in Liberia, you can be able to do that, and you'll be able to get this particular service. So once you pay that one, you email me at EBM Scholars your receipt, and we can start the process as soon as possible. You win on May 6th, on May 7th, we start filling the DSC 260 as soon as possible. So those are the things which we'll be able to do in that particular way. I want to know first and foremost if you will be interested for that particular package. If you win the DV lottery, will you be able to take the service from the EBM Scholars for payment? Will you be able to do that? If yes, type yes. Are you believing that you are going to be one among the winners of the DV 2024? Are you sure? Do you have the feeling that you are going to be among the winners? Right, yes. If you feel that you are going to be in the name. We want people to have that belief. Whether you are going to be a winner, whether you're not going to be the winner. At the moment, everybody is a winner. This is a lottery, 100% lottery. Each person has one equal chance of winning, except if you are married and both husband and wife applied for the DV lottery. If husband and wife applied for the DV lottery, yes, they have 2 chances of winning. But basically, each person has equal chance of winning. So for that particular case, I want people to have the feeling that they are going to be the winners. You have to have that belief 100%. You have to check the results on May 6th. I see many people believe that they are going to be winners. Yes. We see a lot of yes. I proclaim yes. In Jesus' name, yes. I have that belief. We see. Mensa, I think, is from Ghana. This is a Ghanaian name, I think. We see yes. Do you believe yes in Jesus' name? You need to attend. We'll be having a live show here on that particular day. We want to see many people. That day, we need to have a lot of people here giving just a testimony that they are the winners of the DV lottery. That's what we want to see. We want to see that day so many people that they are going to be the winners, that they believe they are going to be the winners of the diversity visa lottery. Yes, yes. But in case you are not going to win, you have to be ready to apply. You have to be ready. Take a picture as soon as possible for you and your family. If you have a child, if you are married, make sure you and your spouse both have pictures which meet qualifications. Yes, from Kevin Boateng. You see, everybody's believing that. We have people who believe that they are going to be the winners of the diversity visa lottery with a faith, believing that you are going to be the winner. Mensa is from Ghana. Yes. He's believing that he's going to be the winner. Joseph Mensa. We see yes, a lot of yes, a lot of yes. In God we trust. We need it on that particular day. We needed to see people jumping everywhere, having this excitement that they're the winners of the diversity visa lottery, coming to have the American dream. For those who want to go to California and having the sunshine, that's up to them. But unfortunately, if you go to live like in those particular areas in California, you will not be able to have the American dream of having the bigger homes like this one if you go to the normal states, like affordable states. If you go to California, we are going to have this type of traffic. Tell me right now, you are watching these videos. Where are you watching these videos? Where are you right now? Which country are you from right now watching these videos? Where are you right now watching these videos? We see people from everywhere. From Burundi. We see people from Tanzania. Joy from Samaki Samaki. Wavuvi Camp. I know you will be not sleeping that day once you find out you are the winner. It will be nasemaje. It will be just a celebration. Party after party. But don't celebrate it too much. Remember, once you win, as they say here, winning does not guarantee. First and foremost, once you win, does not guarantee because the number of winners is higher. When you win, you will see like that letter. At the end, you will be able to see the person which I did it like those red. You will see the case number. Go and see your case number. How big is your case? Your case number. Obviously, you have to take a nice picture for your visa. Remember, the nice picture you are taking is the picture will be put into the green card. We have someone in Botswana, someone from Ghana, Mili Mbabazi. Please do a video after approval of your visa. How are you going to get your ticket? I'm going to do that. I have the video, which I haven't posted yet, which will be talking about the flight ticket for the DV lottery winners, because the flight ticket for the DV winners is different. You are not going to buy a ticket just for one way. You are going to buy, for 2 ways, going to return. You are going to buy a ticket for only one way. Just you are coming to America, you are not going to be required to have going to return ticket. So I will show you how you can buy a ticket online as a DV winner. How you can purchase a ticket. But for me, if I win the DV lottery, I don't care how much the ticket is. I'm getting the ticket to come to America. That is the most important. Because I know coming to America, I'm coming to start a new life. The life where I know with that card, I have no reason why I should not succeed. I'll have all the reason to succeed. All the reason. All the reason to be able to succeed. So I'll make that video specifically to show you. Even today, I will show you how to purchase a ticket. What you need to do after you find out you are the winner. What are you going to do? We see people from everywhere attending our live stream here. Everyone, someone is watching from Sierra Leone. Yesterday, I got a comment, very good comment from one person. I will show you that comment. It's a very, very good comment. It's from Sierra Leone. I will show you that video. The comment itself. Let me find that comment. I'll find that comment and be able to show you so that you can be able to see what other people are going to benefit by attending sometimes on this live stream, what they're talking about. Okay, let me show you that comment. I found it. Someone from Sierra Leone. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to find that one. We want people who are winners to be able to share their experiences. Okay, let me show you the comment and you'll be able to understand what I mean. This is the comment from someone from Sierra Leone. He's saying as follows. If you can be able to read, I don't know. Let me try to zoom a little bit. Okay, let me zoom. This is what the person said. If it's too much, it's not going to be clearly. This is what the person said. Or let me zoom through the other way. That one is zooming through that way. You cannot see properly. Let me zoom through computer this way. So this is the person after winning from Sierra Leone. This is what he said. Hello, EBM scholars. I'm Dauda, a Sierra Leonean, and I moved to Senegal in 2015. I studied and worked there for almost 9 years. In 2022, I was randomly selected for further processing in the diverse visa lottery. I had to follow all procedures and was granted a visa as a single applicant in March 2023. I came to the United States, and obviously now I live in Maricopa, Arizona. A few weeks ago, arrived in the United States. Thank you for the learning experience through your videos, which helped me a lot during my application process, and also dealing with stress and anxiety due to some YouTube videos from other channels that will make you nervous due to their inability to explain clearly. I can still remember one of your videos about the DV interviews, wherein you mentioned that it is one of the easiest interview anyone will attend, and it may last for less than 5 minutes, especially for the single applicants. Indeed, that's how my interview went. No stress, no pressure, just a friendly conversation with a consular officer who was also welcoming. My advice to other applicants is that do not waste your time looking other videos that will cause you unnecessary stress, as I did before finding EBM scholars. This channel has all the guidelines supported by the embassy requirements where you will be applying. Thank you once again. So that is the person from Sierra Leone made this comment yesterday. The comment was just yesterday. Oh, sorry. The comment was just yesterday. That was the comment. So you can see how people see these kind of things. So people from everywhere, Sierra Leone, Burundi, South Africa, you'll be able to see Ghana, Kenya. Do you know Kenya is my #1 country? People are watching my videos. The #1 country is Kenya, followed by the United States, and then Ghana. I'll be visiting Ghana in the month of October. I'll be in Kenya in the month of June. I'll be in Tanzania by when? I'll be in Tanzania on May 21st. I'll be in Tanzania. I'll be having an event, a public meeting. I'll be having a seminar in Tanzania, in Dar es Salaam, on May 21st. Then in June, I do not know which date, but I will be in Kenya in June. I do not know the dates yet. So I've been having support from people from all over. So I know people in Burundi want me to be there. Tanzania, Joe is in Dar es Salaam, as I said, from Mwavuvi camp, from Qatar, but originally from Kenya. I'll be traveling to Tanzania through Qatar Airways, so I'll be in Qatar for like 3-4 hours there. Always I meet a lot of Kenyan at the airport in Qatar. Ghana, Uganda, Gambia, South Africa, Uganda, from Tanzania, people from everywhere. EBM, tell us about the police clearance. If you were in Dubai but born in Uganda, do you need a police clearance certificate? Yes. Whenever country you have been, as long as you have been in that country for 6 months and above, after the age of 16, you will be required to have police clearance. Olivia Set is in the United States of America, currently in the state of Virginia. Thank you so much, Olivia. Watching from Saudi Arabia. Where are you right now watching the videos? South Africa, Tanzania, Nairobi, Kenya. I'll be in Nairobi in the month of June. Uganda. I haven't been in Uganda. The last time I've been in Uganda was 2019, before the COVID. China. I've never been to China. I've been to Japan. I've been to Australia. I've been to Guam. I've been to Palau. I've been to where? Which other countries? Uganda. now in Qatar, but from Gambia. He's Gambian. Ghana. Robert, Tanzania. Watching from Dubai, but Cameroonian. We see there are so many people from everywhere. Rita Jose, Jose, or like Jose Chameleon, I don't know. From Yaoundé, Portugal. The name like, yeah. Obviously, usually I'm the fan of the Portugal national team with the best player on the planet Earth. Obviously, we know CR7. I believe he's returning back to Madrid from Al Nassr. There is a plan. We are hoping will be coming back to Madrid. Currently in Poland. So Irene is in Poland. I usually tell people, if you don't win a green card lottery, find other ways to go to other countries. Not all the time you have to wait just to come to America. Irene is in Poland. There are other immigration pathways. Like here, for instance, there is education. You can go for studying, either for scholarships or by paying for yourself. I've talked about community colleges. Let me give you an example. I gave the example of this Cloudy County Community College. It's a community college where the tuition and fees is very, very low. I mean, not low, but I'm talking about is affordable. Let's go to look at the international students. International students, what is the cost of international student to study here? This is the cost of international student. This is the tuition and fees per year. That means per semester is just 1,400. This is how it is. Housing. So the entire cost per year is this amount. That means per semester is half of it. You can be able to work as long as you have the bank statement and you get to start, you can be able to survive. So these are the things we should talk. Like, yes, there is green card lottery. If you don't get, come to the EBM scholars and find a way how you can apply and get community colleges in the United States. Will you be able to help to find the community colleges, affordable one, and we'll be able to help you to do the applications. So if you don't get the green card, please make sure you have to other process, other means, and not have to be in the United States. You can start going to other countries. We see people. There are so many Ugandans here today. I don't know why. Cameroon, Burundi. So many people in Burundi have been inviting me to go to Burundi. Kenya. There are so many Kenyans, they think that I'm Kenyan. I don't know, because I have so many examples in Kenya, and I've been in Kenya many times. Liberia, I got a job. I was supposed to go to work with the Department of State in Liberia. That later it was moved to Ghana. Later it was moved to Mauritius. Mauritius. Then the job was cancelled because of the COVID. South Africa, Bujumbura, Uganda. So we have people everywhere. So thank you so much. Someone is in Kibirizi, Kigoma. Kibirizi is just like 10 minutes from my home in Kigoma. Yes, if I win and I will pay. Yes. How many of you, if they win a green card lottery, will pay for the EBM Scholars Service of $250 for me to do everything for you? How many will do that? If you will be able, will you be able to do that? If yes, say yes. Will you be able to get the EBM Scholars full package for the review winners for just $250, where I'll be able to review your documentation, to fill the visa form for you, to guide you, process it before coming. And if you come to America, you'll still have access with me to ask me any question for free for full year while you are in the United States. Will you be able to pay for that service? If yes, remember, if you win, email me to my email address at ebm@ebmscholars.com. ebm@ebmscholars.com. Will you be able to, will you like that service? I see people from Kigoma, Tanzania. Kigoma is my hometown. Yes, there are some people say they will be able to pay for the service. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, I opened the WhatsApp group for winners. Yes, don't worry. I've seen so many people, they say they will be able to pay for that service. You'll be able to do that. Remember, to come to the United States is one thing, but succeeding is something else. Because you need someone who is knowledgeable of ways to succeed. There are so many people who are in America, they do not know if green card holder can get social security, whatever. Green card holder is allowed to work. They do not know the procedure because some people didn't come with the same route. People use it 10 years, 15 years to get the green card. Are you going to be able to pay for that particular? Yes. I'll fill the form for you and your family. Yes, yes, yes. Can you add your adopted child after winning? If you adopted that child after winning, yes. If you didn't apply and if you adopted the person before applying for green card lottery and you didn't add that adopted child, don't add that child because you will be denied the visa. Because the child you have to add that child before, unless otherwise you have adopted that child after winning or after the application. Yes, the embassy in Uganda doesn't process the green card visas. You are going to do the visa in Kenya or you can do in Tanzania. I see, yes, absolutely, yes. The question is, will you be able to do that? Can you add your adopted child? If you are adopted child, you adopted the child after application. But if the child was adopted before, legally adopted, not because you pay for school fees, you say you is your adopted child. No. I see a lot of yes. I will create a WhatsApp group for the DV winners. I have one for Tanzania, I have one for Kenya, I have one for Ghana. Each country will create a separate group for that. Will you be able to pay? Yes. Telegram group is better? Yes and no. Remember, this is a group for winners only. So in order to be a member for that, you will be a winner. A winner must be there. You show me the winning letter, you get in. The Telegram group is for everyone. But this one, one group takes more than 500 people. So I'll be able to have, better to have multiple groups of WhatsApp for the few winners. For that will be good than having a WhatsApp group of 3,000 people, even who are not winners. I have groups for everybody, but I'm going to have groups just for winners only. Can you get married after winning? Yes, you are allowed. How can I check my case number after winning? When you win on the letter, they will be there on the letter. When you win, this is the letter as a winner. You see where I put the ready case number after all these words, there is a ready case number. That will be where the case number is. The number is randomly given to you. You are not going because you check the results on day one, you are going to be given. No. I want to know if you will be able to pay for that service, which I will be able to guide you and do that one for that particular case. So you email me. Nowadays, I don't want to use more of the WhatsApp because I receive so many messages and it's very difficult to respond on WhatsApp than on email. So this service is just for 250 and I'll be able to do everything for you on that particular way. So yes, Uganda, you do the medical in Kenya as well. EBM, I have interview on June 7. Congratulations, first of all, Muhammad. If you have any question before interview, you want to check on me, email me at EBM. Email me here on EBM at ebmscholars.com. If you have any final question or anything you want me to clear with you, I'll be happy to respond to you. Email me at EBM at EBM Scholars. Congratulations for being the winner and getting ready for the interview. Is the 250 per applicant. If you are married, you have 5 children, I feel all the family is, I consider is one person. So if you are the winner, you are married, you have 5 kids, all, I will feel the DSC 260 for all as one family. So this is per family, is the cost for entire family. So it's not just for one person, you know, it's for entire family. The US doesn't come to do the background check. That's why they need a police clearance from your country. If you have a child and you didn't add it in the during application, can you come back for her? Yes, but long time, not right away. Michael, I've answered the question about the adopted child. You have asked that 10 times. I said, when did you adopt that child? Did you adopt the child legally by the court documentation before applying? If yes, did you add that child? That's the question I'm asking you. But if you adopt the child after the lottery, you can add that one. Remember, adopted child has the same right as the child of your own biological child. As long as if you are a biological child, if the biological child you have, you added the child before applying, during the application, you add the same way. The process doesn't change. Yes, I'll create a group for almost many people from different countries because it is easier to have groups for different countries, for Tanzania, for Kenya, for Uganda, for each country will be differently. Michael Teimuno, I'm going to ban you. I'm going to block you. Please stop adding the same over and over the same message. I'm answering over and over. This is the same time. If you put again, remember, over here, I have the way of blocking someone. This is the last warning, Michael. I don't like it to be like adding the same question over and over. That is rude in American culture. You are yelling to me. That's, you need to understand it that way. I've answered over 5 times about your question. Okay. This is the last warning. I'm going to ban you. Let me show you how it works. Give a time out. You are going to give time out. You will not be able, you have been blocked for 5 minutes. Because people don't understand. Question, you win a green card, but you don't have enough money to move. You have to find the money. No matter what you do, you have to find the money, whether to borrow the money from a friend, whether to get the money as a loan from the bank, whether to sell your assets, do whatever it takes, you must come. How long will it take to come to pick your child? It takes a long time because you have to sponsor that child. It can take 2 years, 3 years. That's why we tell people no matter what, you have to add your child. You have to add your child in the application. I know there is a challenge. Last year, I was filling the form in Tanzania. For that particular case, we saw like some people, the kids are in boarding school. So for that case, some people, they have to say they don't have children. So this year, I want to solve that problem. I will be in Tanzania from May 21. I will be filling the form, taking picture and filling the form on the printed form, the digital form. I'll be filling them on paper and taking the pictures for the family. So from May until October, I'll be filling the forms ready. So people can have the opportunity to put their family. In Kenya, from August, when the schools are closed for holiday, I will start filling the forms. So I will start filling the forms in Kenya from October. I mean from August in Kenya. I and my wife both applied. So if either of us win, means both have a possibility. Yes. If husband wins, you come both. If the wife wins, you come both. Odhiambo said $250, that's fair and reasonable for the whole family. Thank you. Yes, it is for the whole family. The 250 is for the whole family. It's not just for one person. I feel for the husband and the wife. And when I come to give the provided personalized this plan, if your husband and wife, I'll put it together, but then I'll give a plan for the wife different from the husband. Let's say, for instance, a wife is engineer, the husband is a banker. You have two different careers, so I have to advise you also separately how you can start your life, how you can succeed. If the wife wants to start the business of doing the hair, if you want to have your own salon while you are working, I'll be able to give you a guidance on that, how to start your own business on the side, how to start. If someone is so husband and wife can be here, but you have different route to be able to succeed. So the personalized guide will be for both husband and wife, but I'll guide you separately. You can be able to succeed, but the fee will be still the same, 250. What happens if my husband and I wins it together? You both fill the DSC 260. The husband fills the DSC 260, put the wife fills the DSC 260, put the husband. Both fill. The first one to be called for the interview will be the one to go for the interview. I have these two cases I'm going to share with you right now so that you can understand. I want to share you this one case. Like there are someone already won the let me show the example of someone who has already won the just one sec. Let me show you one thing. They won, husband and wife have won. They both already have scheduled for the interview, but they what? Okay, I want to show you one thing here. One sec. Give me 1 second. I want to show you the proof of the DV winner who both I was chatting with. I was chatting with today. Is the both husband and wife were the winners. For that particular case, they were both were able to process. So I want to make sure that you understand what is possible for both husband and wife to win. And it's both, they can be able to process to come to America. So don't just apply and just stay there. Oh, I'm not going to be whatever. No. One sec. 1 second. I'm finding that those particular information. I don't want to just give the information which is not the correct one. Okay, I'm looking for that particular 1 sec. The particular chat I had with a person. Okay. Okay. This person I was chatting with is the developer. I'm chatting in Swahili. So here is what she's saying. What tulikuwa selected, that means both they were selected. And it was their first time for both of them to play. The husband, the wife had a 29,000 case number. The husband has the 52. They are both filled the visa form. They are both called for the interview. The wife, they did the interview already, has they have the visa, but the wife, the husband did the interview is scheduled for June, and they applied. They are waiting for the results for this year. So that is number one. I'm going to give another person, husband and wife, both applied and both won. This video is for a woman, is Tanzanian woman. I've given the serious some of the examples. This lady, they and her husband applied for the DV 2020. When they applied for the DV 2020, the husband won, but Tanzania put on the travel ban. So 4 weeks before the interview, they were on travel ban. So they were not able to get the interview. They applied for the DV 2021. Both husband and wife won. They live here in Kansas. So it is possible for both of you to apply and both of you win. And you'll be able to process without any particular problem. You applied as a pregnant. Now the child is 5 months old. There's no problem. What you do, if the child is born, you are going to put it that way. You are going to add the child. I included one child during the application, but later gave birth. If the child is born after filling the DS2, after applying, there is no problem. That child is going to be added in the DS260. Will it be allowed? How does it take to go to the US after winning? The process: you fill the visa form, you do the medical. Once you are going to be scheduled for the interview, you do the medical, then you do the visa interview, you come to the United States. The customary marriage accepted. It depends if they are given by your government. Yes. Will you be able to provide affidavit support of support when I win? No, for me, I don't give. First of all, not all embassies around the world they require affidavit of support. Only few embassies they require that. Some of the embassies they don't. On my end, I'm not going to give any person affidavit of support. The reason being, it will require me to give certain information on that one. If they require for me to give tax information, tax return have a social security number of myself, my wife, my 3 kids. I will never do that to give to a random person, no matter how much money we're going to give. No, I'm not giving that one. For me, I'm not giving. I one time I helped one person, but that was green card by marriage. But those information I sent direct to the embassy, not to a person. I don't give information to the person because the embassy, I know they are going to destroy. They know how to handle those kind of information. I have just graduated from campus, but I've been a DJ. That one I can add the job as employment. Yes, you can add whatever, but as long as you have qualifications, that will be good. Thank you for your service. I appreciate your, yeah. IBM, I imagine by the time I get the visa, I have an unborn child. So if the child is not born, you fly, you come to America. If you get the visa, you come to America, the child is going to be born in America. Unless otherwise you have a reason why your child must be born there. So those are the few things I want to make sure that. When will your office start operation in Kenya to help some of us who wish to apply for the DV lottery next year? In June, I'm coming to get the location to find the office, to pay for the office and starting cleaning the office. I'm looking to go to either Kilimani or Westland. That is the areas I'm looking for to start the location. The operation starts on August 1st. That will be the operation for Kenya. I will be doing filling the visa. I'm filling online. Filling the paper, whatever, from the office, but I'll also go to different places. I plan to go to Kisii. I'm planning to go to Kisumu, Eldoret, going to Nakuru, going to Meru, going to 001, to Joho over there, 001 in Mombasa. I'll be able to come to all those places. I'll come with my team. I'll have public talks to different universities, to places differently, help to fill the visa form correctly. Using the high quality camera with my team, will be able to help you that way. EBM, I'm the principal applicant, but my husband is okay for me and my son to relocate. He prefers to stay. Will the embassy have questions? The visa will be given to your principal applicant, not you. You can both get the visa and your husband not come, yes, but he has to process the visa. You cannot, I'm not planning to go. They're not giving the visa to dependent. Whether he can come day one and then next day go back to your country, but he has to process. I put high school when applying, but I'm still doing my nursing assistant course. Now I can figure that out. Don't worry at all. Don't worry at all. If you finish high school, you are doing that one, you will put the current. That's why I say on my service, we are going to determine if there is a status change in your current marital status, but you are going to review your current qualifications in relation to the qualifications you used to apply for the DV lottery. Will you be able to do that? So that you can fill out the DSC 260 correctly. So don't worry. Someone is watching from Pakistan through Facebook. How to retrieve social media. Some of us registered over 6 and still don't still remember. If you don't remember social media, there is no problem. But the problem is you log right now on your social media and you say you forgot. And they want social media you have used in the last 5 years. They want email address you have used in the last 5 years. They want the phone numbers you have used, even if you're not using now, for the last 5 years. You don't want to tell me that you have Facebook. Right now you can log in and you forgot. No. But if you forgot, you don't remember, there is no problem. The problem is lying. You know for sure, and you are lying. EBM, please, I'm high school graduate student. Can I relocate? Also, can I get a host? You can relocate, yes. If you win, you can come. But also, for winners, I'm planning to have a hosting service. I'm working with other people, but I'm up to now, I will try to find the people to find a service on hosting people. At that time, until October, November, I'll have my own apartments for that particular purpose. Not just hosting, I'll be able to help you to find the jobs. I'll be able to help you build the credit. I'll be able to know how to purchase your home, how to buy a new car, even if you're not buying, to start that particular life, how to start a business while you are having your own job. I'll be able to give you the resources for the family. You saw the videos from my wife. My wife has so much knowledge how to save the money, doing shopping. All those kinds will be able to teach you on site. So it will depend. It can be from 1,000 to 1,600 per month, depending on where we'll be getting the apartment. Yeah, so I do not know exactly the amount. How will that be? So that will be the service will be able to provide. And people will be coming here will be for short time. So you're not coming to stay here forever. No, these will be hosting, you're not coming to stay in my house. You will be staying at the apartment for, you say, is it a month or 2 months or 3 months? Maximum is 3 months. You have to say how long you are going to stay there, and so that you can be able to determine who else will be coming. We can be able to coordinate when someone comes after getting the visa. We'll be able to coordinate that. You are not going to get the notification. You are going to check the status on your own. Go on the website. I said you go to the website and check the status on your own. Nobody is going to do that. You go to the website which you used to apply. If you apply by yourself, which is that the website, and you go and check the results. And once you win, you will be happy like that lady, getting ready. And any winner will be happy to celebrate together that day. Here we'll be having a way of just celebrating together to see the winners. I'm high school, no degree. There is no problem. As long as you're high school, even if you don't have work experience, there's no problem. EBM talk about the primary level. If you don't have high school, you are primary, you are secondary, but you don't have high school, you must have 2 years of qualifying work experience. That's why in my service, on my service for the DV lottery winners, it will be also helping people to go and how I can fill the work experience correctly, especially for those who don't have high school education. They have to be very, very careful on how they put the work experience. So if you don't have high school, that is how you need to understand. Yes, you qualify for the DV. Case number, you get it. It is on the letter. You don't do any process. Once you are the winner, on the letter that you are the winner, the DV selection letter has a case number. This is the letter as a winner. You can see there is a person written case number. So you don't do anything. The case number will be there. You're not going to find where can I get it. Once you win, you are given the letter as a winner. That letter, this letter is a long letter. At the end, it will have your case number is 2024 AF, and it will give you the number. So there is no way how we can get it. No, the number is there. The case number is the number you are given after winning. That number is going to determine when you will be called for the interview. What is the meaning of passport? No copy. It means when you go to the visa interview, you go with your passport, actual passport, not a copy of the passport, not a photocopy. How do I get a work experience letter from your employer if you're employed? EBM, what does it mean when they say some university degree? When they say some university courses, it means you are currently a university student. You are still a student. Or you went to school, you study first year, second year, then you decide to drop out of school. If you are married but apply as a single, on your DS260, you have to continue as a single. Yes. You don't show, if you show you are married, they are going to be denying you the visa. That's why we say you have to read the instructions. Instruction number 13 and 14 are very, very clear. Here it's what it says. Let me show you, because I don't want you later to come here and to say, oh, marital status. Failure to list. You are that one, they're going to deny you the visa. So if you say you are not married, yeah, you have to be very careful what you said. I'm not going to explain how you are going to fill the visa form, but yeah. Can I apply for a visa in another country other than my own country if I win? No. I mean, you say, oh, the visa location. Visa location, yes, you can put in any country you want. There are some challenges and so many other costs associated when you put another country. I thought when we were going to ask, if I win, can I apply again the visa lottery by putting another country like the second application? No. But yeah. When are they going to announce the visa lottery results? The results will be out on May 6th. On Saturday. I've already been here for 1 hour. So I'm about to finish my live stream. How can I get experience later if I have my own business? If you are the CEO, you write it by yourself. If your own business, depending on the nature of the business, your business will write the letter. Bill Gates is working his own of Microsoft. The Microsoft will write the letter. That's why we say if you do not know those kind of things, we'll be able to help you. You pay 250, we'll be able to draft the letter of introduction, how to create a contract letter, all those kind of things will be able to guide you so that you can be able to get the visa without any problem. Thank you so much. I'm a university student. The interviewer requests any document from me. Yes. Prove that you are the university student. Obviously, first of all, put in your high school education. If you have first year, second year, you have the results, what you call provisional results from the university. You can go to the dean of students, can write a letter to prove that you are currently a university student. You have your student ID. All those kind of other things will prove. I have to sign out. I've been here for quite some time. If I have a degree, do I need it to certify high school? No. But you need to. It depends on the country, but you have degree, you have degree. That's good. Watching from Zambia, do you add the passport number on DSC260? Yes, it is a must. Petronella, it's a must to have a passport number. And the number you put on the DSC260 is the passport number you will use on the visa interview. Some people want to rush to write. You can put any number while you are applying for the passport, but you have to quickly get the passport and request to unlock and add the passport number, because that passport number will be that way. Yes, it will be allowed. Thank you, EBM, for answering my question about your office in Kenya. We appreciate you a lot for helping many to realize their dreams of living abroad come true, come real. God bless you abundantly. Karibu sana Kenya. We anxiously waiting for you for June. Thank you so much. There is a group. One of the ladies, my friend, already created a group which is helping to coordinate that. Yeah, so I'll be able to share. Let me show you quickly the group. One sec. I want to find out if this one will be able to. One sec. Let me. I want to share a picture, like coordination. Someone is coordinating the event in Kenya already. So the group has already people already joining. The group was created, and already people are joining. The group has already over 400 people. I will tell you to share the link once we have the dates. This is the group already. It has over 400 people in Kenya. So I'll be in Kenya in June. So be ready. Get ready. I'll be in June in Kenya. I do not know the date, but I'll be able to announce. I'll also meet with the people who are DV winners, who are not DV winners, people who are looking for other pathways. We'll be able to talk about all those kind of things. But I've been saying the end of one green card lottery is the application for the other. I dropped out of the university during my final year. Can I take my transcript along? Yes, you are allowed. You are allowed. Good evening. I'm still confused with one thing. I needed to clarify. How can a case number affect me in case I have won and called for the interview? If you are calling for the interviews, it doesn't affect. The case number affects you if your number is maybe 150,000. You will not be called for the interview. But if you are called for the interview, that means case number worked well for you. So the number will say it's affecting you is when you will be called for the interview. Are you going to have interview in October, November, December, January, or not to be called for the interview at all? Depends on your case number. Thank you so much, EBM, for answering my question. Can I get you in contact with you? Because in the grace of God, I win. At the moment, the contact, I don't give the phone number. I want people to use the email address. If you win and you want my service, you can email me at ebm@ebmscholars.com or go to my website and you'll be able to do that way. And again, there are something I want to point out. So, when is the next DV lottery application? When? When is the next DV lottery application? I say, once you apply, you win, please still apply for the DV lottery. Again, you never know. Something might happen. COVID might happen. War might happen. All those kind of things. What if you don't win? While you're looking for other pathways, education, visiting, conference, whatever it is, still, you have to apply for the next DV lottery. When is the next DV lottery? Who can guess Obviously, each month is in October. Each year is in October. Do you know when is the next DV lottery application? The next DV lottery application, I have already predicted the dates. It is obvious we call it the DV 2025. People will be applying in the month of October. From Wednesday, October 4, 2023, until Tuesday, November 7, 2023. Those are the dates for the next DV lottery. Those are the dates for the next DV lottery. I have just predicted that. Those are the dates for the next DV lottery application. DV 2025. You apply in between October 4 to November 7, 2023. Results will come out in May 2024. To be exactly, results will come out on May 4, 2024. Interview will start on October 1st, 2024 to September 30th, 2025. So the next DV lottery is DV 2025 on those dates. Usually the photo is very important. You have to take the photo within 6 months. Some people have a problem. That's why they apply without their spouse or without their children, because maybe the spouse is living in another city. Maybe the child lives in another place. I usually tell people prepare the photo in advance. Right now, after this lottery, start preparing the photo of the quality ready for the next DV lottery application. That's why Tanzania, I will start helping people to take the photos and fill in the paper from May 21st. In Dar es Salaam, for those who are in Dar es Salaam, will be in Dar es Salaam, nearby Mlimani City, opposite, behind the Sky City Mall. That's where our office is. Then we are starting Nairobi in August 1st to fill the form for people. Then I'll go to West Africa in Ghana. That will not be for filling, but just for the conference. Probably I'll go to Liberia or Sierra Leone. I'm not so sure yet, in October. So those are the dates. Those are the dates for the DV 2025. I've been asking people to support me. One of the ways to support me is to download the EBM Scholars app. In case you do not know, I have an app. I have an app, EBM Scholars app. It is on Android. If you go on Android, you will be able to download for people who use iPhone, iOS, the app will be by the middle of this month, in this May, by May 15, May 16, the app will be there for iPhone users. But at the moment, if you have Android, please go right now and download EBM Scholars app. You can pay subscription of $3 a month just by using Visa card or MasterCard. And you'll be able to access your content there. And just to make sure you understand that, this is the video of the app. Let me show you a quick short video so that you can see what we are looking at. The official advertisement of the app. This is the video. So that is the app where you can be able to download EBM Scholars app, and you'll be able to get the app. I put the link for the direct Android. You'll be able to see that app. So please do so. But at the same time, I tell people that I have created a separate YouTube channel where I'll be posting the videos only for Green Card Lottery. I wanted to have just a specific, because some people find certain videos, they want to know just Green Card Lottery, they don't want to hear anything else. So if you want the Green Card Lottery, that is a channel specific for Green Card Lottery, not any other information. So that will be just, if you want a green card, that is just the green card videos will be there. But there are some people, they want just education. If you want education, that means you are looking for scholarships. There is a separate channel, which is a separate one, which is called the, this separate one is the fully funded scholarships with EBM. So that is another channel. So now I want to separate people so that I cannot just overwhelm them. There are some people, they say, we want just scholarships, we want this one. So you'll be able to get those kind of things. So those are different channels where I'm able to help people to find things to be able. So you can be able to find those kind of information on the content there and to be able to do that. But at the moment, please make sure that you download your app today. Go and download the EBM Scholars app and support me, because once a lot of people are paying on the app, I'll be able to travel so many countries. I'll be able to come to where you are. I'll be able to just visit and be able to give any guidance. So those are the things. Get ready to pack your bags now. Get ready to come to the United States of America as a DV lottery winner and starting your American dream with a proper guidance from the EBM Scholars. So I have to end here right now, but the best way to end here, I have to end with something which is the happy dance celebration for the DV lottery winners. But let us find out how we are going to celebrate our winning. That's how we'll be able to celebrate our winning. Download the EBM Scholars app. Go and make sure that if you are the winner, you find your ways beyond the green card to be able to succeed. But see you until next time. Be ready, be ready, be ready, be ready to come to the United States. Some people prefer this kind of traffic jam. Some people prefer this kind of life. So no matter what country you are, Green Card Lottery is opportunity for everyone, each and every of you. What we need to see is people coming here. If you want to go to college, you can come here and go to college. But if you lose, you don't win, remember, still you have the opportunity to be able to do something and be able to succeed. I want people to come here and not just to come here. You come here, you come to dominate, you come to succeed. And this is not anything else. American dream, or rather beyond American dreams, United States of America. Are you ready to travel? Are you ready to be the winner and experience your new arrival? I know some people, they want to see when the flight arrives in the New York City. It's up to you. But some people, they don't like that kind of life of the New York. Until next time, everyone, this is EBM. Bye-bye. Tomorrow, I'll be live.